Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. I'm a Series JG. I did not check to make sure the last recording took, and it did, so that's good. I am in the wrong window. I am in the right window. So, what we're doing right now is we are focusing on doing side quests and trying to keep guides open as I play, so I'm not just dicking around not knowing where to go and wasting time. As you will have seen, you have plenty of time to do the vast majority of the quests in the game in the time that the game gives you. That clicking that ticking clock still drives me nuts. As a mechanic, the open world, you can do different quests, nature of this game, I like a lot. I wonder if they felt like they didn't have enough, because this was in an era where they were, I think like EverQuest and what was the name of the other one? I'm blanking. Like MMORPGs were a big thing, like kind of getting started now. Around the time this game was out, the Final Fantasy already had its own MMORPG when this game was launched. So this was a time where they were really kind of experimenting around with, like, you know, what is the future of RPGs? Are these solo style RPGs still a thing? Like, this game is playing with MMORPG elements. But I feel like maybe they thought they didn't have enough content to make this game stand alone. Like, you know, they wanted it to be something that they really were working hard to make it be something that you would replay. They worked harder on replay value than they did for their other games in the Final Fantasy XIII series, clearly. All that being said, what am I getting at? I feel like this game with no ticking time feature, where you're just really at a complete relaxed pace going around looking for stuff, maybe that would be a problem. And I think maybe they thought if they, like, the time thing will really give a sense of urgency, which is exciting. And also, we don't need quite as many side quests because, you know, the side quests are extremely organized. An earlier RPG wouldn't have a quest list of this style. It's something fans would put together over the years as they developed FAQs. And like having this many tracked side quests, like, you know, the Tales games that have like 1 million side quests. I don't know that every game needs to have as many side quests as the Tales games do. I'm just talking in circles now, but I guess what I'm getting at is I really like everything about this game except for the ticking clock, which is probably the most unique feature of the game. So it's a weird place to be, where I think as I've gone back and replayed them now years later, I think every game in this series is more enjoyable to play than the previous one, and this is my favorite of the series, even though there's, you know, I liked Zaz in the first game, and he's barely in any of the others, but, you know, from a broader standpoint, the games do seem to get better as they go. So I've got a list of the people we need to talk to for this ghost quest, which is called Voices from the Grave. Oh, I know what I forgot to do this. I was going to look up the... I was supposed to look up the thing about... Shoot. Shoot. I didn't look up the thing about the little cat creature. So hold on. Let's do this. Avid reader is failed. Girl who cried wolf is failed. Like, permanently. So there's something called Wither Faith. Have we already done that? Yes, there's something called Where Are You, Holmes? We've done that. There's the things she's lost. We've done that. Like Clockwork. We've done that, right? That's the one where you go around looking at the damn clocks. Dying Wish. We've done that. Suspicious Fears. Done that. Although I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Faster Than Lightning. I think we've done. Yep. Soul Seeds. Yes. Stuck in a Gem. That doesn't sound familiar. Okay, Stuck in a Gem may be it. Gem the cat is located in an inlet by the water just south of the cathedral at 3 p.m. Well, crap, it's another time-sensitive one. Okay, well, that would explain why we haven't found it already, but just south of the cathedral at 3 p.m. What time is it now? It is 2 p.m. Okay, perfect. Let's just start heading there now. I think we've already got what we need for this ghosty quest. I was going to... I tell you what. While we're just killing our time... Sentry wandering at the clock tower. Man wearing a black jacket at the clock tower. Woman wearing a black dress at the Plaza of Prayers. Where are we? We're at the Centrum. Woman wearing a green jacket at the North Station Plaza. So I think we've talked to her. Are you wearing a green jacket?
A ghost was spotted. My friend claims to have seen something.
I don't think you're wearing a green jacket. Is there someone else here wearing a green jacket? And you might be... give me a clue that that person is nearby. IGN, what the fuck? I mean, if there's a person wearing a green jacket and we get a, like, zoomed in, voice acted on both ends, camera stationary for it conversation with them, I will apologize to IGN. But otherwise, it's like, if that was the person I was supposed to talk to and they're not wearing a green jacket, you've got me freaking out now. Or I already talked to them and therefore they're gone. That's possible. But they're supposed to be at the North Station Plaza, which is where I am. So let's start heading for where we think we're going to find us this cat. The white feathers are a nice touch. I
want something to commemorate my trip.
And I want to talk about it out loud to randos.
I didn't think things could get any worse around here. But a girl named Louise was killed.
Yeah, it happened a while ago. Get over it, buddy. That was like 2 days ago now. Fine.
She belongs to the chaos. What beautiful silver armor.
She belongs to chaos. What?
Sorry, I'm out of wares.
What beautiful silver armor.
I guess I could switch to a different outfit just to get different comments from people. But it has to be something you're wearing, so... Yeah, I'm curious what Soldier of Peace will earn from people. Or if there's like sets of different pattern, and like... Maybe there are other costumes than the Chaos Knight of Etro armor that will give you that pattern. Like, you know, various armory-looking ones might give you that, and then not just the Goddess Etro one, although it seems like they had unique pattern for the Goddess Etro armor, which is kind of impressive considering it's unlocked only if you have...
The saint has a miraculous gift that lets her converse.
It's only something you get if you actually played Final Fantasy 13-2 and have that save data, so that's kind of neat. Alright, so let's go. Okay, so we're going to go back to Stuck in a Gem. I was Born from the Chaos. Is that one we've done? Yes, that is one we've done. I'm just looking for ones that don't seem familiar. Treasured Ball. He has Talbot. What's his rubber ball? I think I've already done that one. Alright, back to Stuck in a Gem. An inlet by the water just south of the cathedral at 3 p.m. And then once I find them, I have to go to the, it's going to make me go to the Warrens, which are closed until midnight, so you can't do this one efficiently. I'm going to have to do this and then do something else. Maybe Maybe I can find this inlet of water from up here. I mean, this is the cathedral. I don't see we can get south of it, really.
Where will your crusade take you?
No.
There's a strong warrior.
I'm starving.
Strong warrior town. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying there's a strong warrior in town. I don't know why that's a weird thing to be saying, but...
Finally revealed his real name. This is my very first pilgrimage.
Feels very somber here today.
Where will your crusade take you?
When those saintly figures appeared into this barren world, the first new light in centuries, they brought us all hope.
I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think coming all the way out here has been helpful at all. Yep, it's been a big waste of time. Okay, IGN, you're not helping. I'm going to search Lightning Returns Gem the Cat and see if somebody can give me better directions. Because now I'm like... If we reach a point where I've got time left, that's fine. Okay, well here's a... This is an actual YouTube video, so it'll... Okay, it's showing me exactly where I need to go, it looks like. That's handy. I'm not that far away. They say south of the cathedral, it's here. So it's south of the clock tower, which is not the cathedral. So, come on, buddy. I'm not going to freak out about it too much, even though it's... Well, it's almost 4 o'clock, so when we do this, we'll have to rush and talk to that little girl. She appears at 4 o'clock and hangs around for a couple hours, so what the hell? We don't really have much more I could do anyway, other than, like, try and lock down that we talked to the right people for this Voices from the Grave quest. It's annoying to me, and this is where I'm really kicking myself that I accidentally used the overclock in that one generic battle. We would have enough to teleport if I hadn't done that. And as it is, we're short like a tiny, tiny bit. How do I get up on that path? I'm not to where that I should be able to get on it yet. So, and it looks like it's the way the map is laid out. It looks like it's this path over the city. It isn't. It's just kind of the shape of a path. In fairness, I'm not sure that I ever noticed that there's a little thing here to explore. So yeah, there should be a little quest or something here.
Oh, you can see I'm not just any old cat. Since
Oh, I
you
can
seem to
hear
have
that
half a
now.
brain, might I ask a favor? It won't be too much of a bother, I promise.
And she has no response. On Pilgrim's Passage to the Holy District, Lightning meets a talking cat. A talking cat? I only get to talk to you once. Don't ask me, I don't make the rules. Who begs for help? Can this really be part of the Savior's mandate? Must Lightning help cats as well as people? Quest accepted. Maybe Lightning will talk to the cat now. Nope.
Call me cynical,
Okay, we do.
but I don't believe cats can talk.
I'm gonna put on a new oven load of cheese puffs while you talk, cat. Sorry,
I'll help you out,
it's a
but only
particularly
if you tell
good
me who
riff
you
tracks.
really are.
I knew you were clever. Yes, I'm no cat. At least not on the inside.
What's the darkest part of a cat? The inside.
This is where you tell me about some bizarre episode that put your soul into a cat's body.
Exactly. You're good.
Real good.
Of all the possibilities,
best.
why a cat?
Oh, let me start from the beginning. This body that I'm in, the most beautiful cat in the world, she was my precious little baby.
I gave birth to her.
Obviously, I named her Gem because she was my treasure.
You're a weirdo.
She was everything to me. But she got sick and passed away.
So I put my soul into her
I had a
corpse.
difficult time dealing with her death. I couldn't accept it. I shied away from reality.
Lady, it's a cat.
I did everything I could to preserve Jim's body, while I desperately searched for a way to bring her back. Science, voodoo, alchemy, you name it.
Wait a second. Voodoo is clearly part of the sciences. Why would you list it separately?
Tried everything you could ever imagine.
Did you try getting a new cat?
No, decades.
I'm not saying that, like,
Performing
the loss of a
experiments
pet is an easy thing, but, like,
I'm
apparently
not
she's
gonna
had hundreds
judge,
of
but
years
the
to deal
love
with
you have
this.
for your cat is more than a little frightening.
Yes, thank you, Lightning.
She was my life, but nothing worked. I couldn't revive
Can I
her.
have cats? They did
I
not
ran
do
out
as
of
good a
ideas.
job
I
with
was
cats as they
devastated.
did with people in this game,
I
did
had just
they?
about given up on life, everything, when God decided to throw me
They
a bone.
clearly put some effort into
little
making
girl
human
approached
models
me.
that were kind of,
She
if
called
not like
herself Luna.
photorealistic, obviously,
Luna, this ought to be good.
kind of
What happened?
I thought this little angel had been
workable.
sent
The
from
cat
heaven
is
to
just like, the
hand me a
cat looks like
potion
shit.
and said it had the power to lend Gem my soul. According to her explanation, if I drank the potion, I could revive her.
Wait, what? By giving her your
Of
soul?
course, I drank the entire bottle without hesitation.
To revive your cat, but you thought it was costing you
Didn't
your
anyone ever
soul?
tell you not to drink strange potions, especially ones given to you free of charge by people you just met on the street.
Listen, Lightning, you had an entire quest where you were like doing that Nectar of the Gods quest where you were going around using this unexplained potion in battle over and over again, so you are not one to lecture here.
But this stranger told the truth. Gem was revived. See? Alive as ever.
Simply outrageous.
However, I wasn't
What about
prepared
Gem's
for these
soul? Where's
side
Gem's
effects.
soul this whole time?
This wasn't what I had in mind.
And that's where I come in, isn't it?
Yes! Lumina mentioned there was an antidote that can reverse the effects of the potion. With it, things can go back to the way they were. It's called Starlit Spice. Please, will you find some of it and wave it under my nose?
I assume you're talking about your human body, so it's still intact somewhere? Do you recall where?
When dawn approaches, you'll find it wandering aimlessly near a large assembly of cats.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I
You
got
can
you.
tell from a single glance that it lacks any sort of soul. My name,
It doesn't have your
my real
cat
name
soul,
is
maybe?
Ronan. I don't know if my body will respond to that, though.
I'm Roman the Roman.
Hope? Anything? No? Something when I want Hope to talk, he's not
For a
around.
vial of Starlit.
So we've seen. So what happened is we basically found the. So yeah, I clearly haven't been here before. We got a guard glove.
No guard glove, no guard love.
So what happened was we found the body wandering around, but hadn't triggered a quest to do anything with it yet. We've also found the alchemist who can make the Starlit Spice for us, but he's in the Warren, so we can't do anything with him right now. Guard glove, resist physical damage plus 10%. Not bad at all, considering how early in the game I could have gotten it if I had actually come and explored over here. Alright, well, it's actually worked out fairly well because we're close to where we want to be. I'm super irritated about the fact that I don't have... I have 2.999 EP and not 3. But otherwise, it's worked out nicely. We're where we want to be to talk to the Angel Tears kid for the quest. Here, Luca, she lives on the second
You're
floor.
missing out. You're back! Do you want to buy some tears? I should warn you, though. I had to raise the price
Kid,
a
I've got
little.
nothing to spend gold on in this game at this point. I got 750,000 gil.
Explain to me why I should have to pay more than before.
Are
Bitch.
you questioning the market value of my
You
tears?
questioning me?
They're special. Only for special people.
Oh, they're really
Alright.
cool. Sorry, I
You've
don't
talked
even know what
yourself
that
up
means.
quite a bit. Well, show me what you've got.
Wow, those are some impressive tears.
No, I can't. Not for you.
You're just too ugly.
You've certainly got a knack for testing my patience.
And she stabs her.
Since you already gave me your money,
Either one
I'll
could
tell you
stab the
a big
other,
secret
whatever.
Instead. Do you know how I cry for people? Can you imagine the things I think
I
of?
figure you just sniff some
Something
onions.
sad, like your pointless existence.
Damn, Lightning,
No,
yo,
Miss
just
Smarty
like
Pants.
kick that kid while she's
I don't
down.
do anything. I just
Hey, is that the Rococo report in the background? Get the
then,
fuck over
like
here.
Magic, the tears come.
So, you're a born fraud.
You mean actress?
I'm
I have
Bernie
radio
Madoff in
Who's
Luca
that?
form.
My acting coach. He's the one who taught me to become one with my role. Without him, I'd have gone nowhere.
Well, this quest is going
Master
nowhere.
that, and the acting would come naturally. He taught me everything I know. This might seem silly, but I kept acting to spend time with him.
You really cared for him.
I loved him. I wanted to be with him for the rest of my life.
You're a
But
little
look at
kid,
me.
but that doesn't mean you
Even though
can't
we
feel
spent
love.
decades together, he never stopped treating me like a
Don't
child.
treat me like a child,
I
Tommy.
him, really.
My brother did
He
that,
died
Tommy.
some time ago in
I don't like it.
I didn't have the heart to keep acting.
It's
after
time
that.
for the
I just
Luca
couldn't.
dance.
Without him watching my performance, it all seemed so pointless.
I saw you out,
That's why
Tommy.
you quit.
Sorry.
I thought it was
Lance
fine.
Vance, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
went through a few things after that. Nothing I'll bore you with.
So, I've been playing some of the Grand Theft Auto games. I mean, let me know in the comments. I don't know why you in particular would. Other than, like, I guess a PS2 emulator is how I'd have to do it. I want to play. Liberty City Stories is available as something that I have on my copy of Grand Theft Auto 4, which is on my Xbox 360. And since I bought a new Xbox 360 to finish this Let's Play, I can do that. I want to play Vice City Stories. Liberty City Stories, I rented it, played it for a weekend. I'm not sure. It didn't really feel a strong compulsion to go back. I want to play Vice City Stories because it's about Lance Vance's brother, and it features Lance Vance as a supporting character because it's set earlier. And I don't know how to do it other than like emulation. Like if you know of any way on a modern system to play Liberty City Stories, let me know because I would pursue. I definitely would.
And now I'm here, selling my tears. So this is my calling.
That's an optimistic way to look at things. But I have to ask, doesn't the past make you cry?
Tears dry up, you know. I cried every day for 100 years after he passed away. But not anymore.
Yep.
I can cry to keep my business going, but that's something completely different. And that's enough talk for today.
She's awfully cheerful for someone who cries for a living, don't you think?
Yeah, what a fraud.
All right. I guess while we're here, we'll check
She
the.
does seem happy, at least on the surface. But sometimes people laugh when they're crying on the inside.
Sometimes when now Hope is talking, and I'm instantly annoyed by him, and I'm not sure why I wanted it
Sights
before.
on anything special?
Special, very cool. So, I wonder, like that guy, that quest we did suggested there would be new
Come back anytime.
things available. Maybe they aren't at the Outfitters. Maybe it's exclusively talking about the shops that sell shields and weapons, which are not the same as the.
I saw a woman with rose-colored hair. She seemed to have been inspecting the crime scene.
That is a part of a quest that we have already failed, I believe. Wish I could meet his tailor. Oh, we're overloaded. Okay, never mind. We do have a new one here, and it's the Witching Hour. Gives you Ice Storm level 3. Magic plus 250. That's actually really good. A garb that masters multiple elements, bearing Ice Storm within its weave. It strengthens wears magic. And when I say really good, I mean, Actually, it's not that impressive now that I think about it. Ice Storm. I do get a little confused as to what's the difference between like some of these different spells. So that's clearly based. That's something where the damage will be based on your magic score instead of your physical. And it's going to do ice elemental damage. I understand that. Enemies' weakness to ice will have an effect. But it's making me think there's probably other stores which have the exact same magic added. Like magic plus 250. But you get a different spell.
I'm collecting donations. The order is great. Blessed are the...
I gave them as much money as you're allowed to give.
Reading his journal.
You're very tired of reading his journal. What a douchebag. He's so self-obsessed. Alright, so...
That's your freshly baked muffins here.
Can't do anything
I've
more
been
with
reading
you.
my journal over and over again.
Yeah, we
That
gotta
means
talk
there's a
to...
reporter out there who knows all
We
about
have
this
to
case.
talk to Mint, the
I'm
Rococo
hearing
reporter.
rumors of the murder victims returning from the beat. Apparitions go against the order's belief.
You are one of the people I think I'm supposed to talk to for... So I'm pretty sure whenever we get back to... Alright, so we gotta wait till nighttime to go to the Warrens. Part of me is tempted to just say, fuck it, let's just stay in and advance the time, but There are clearly other things we could get done. Voices from the grave. The man wearing a black jacket at the clock tower, no. The sentry wandering the clock tower. So we got, I guess I could, this sentry starts the others appearing. So we already got, there's one at the clock tower, the Plaza of Prayers. Like, one of them we clearly talked to because we got the one over here. I just don't know which one it is that we don't need to talk to anymore. And I can't tell because of the way this works. Is that the Plaza of Prayers? Yeah. So there's a man in a black jacket at the clock tower, a woman wearing a black dress at the Plaza of Prayers, which I don't even know where that is. I guess it's the Holy District. And then a woman wearing a green jacket at the North Station Plaza. Any one of whom could be the one we've already talked to.
Something that can lead us in the right direction. It's not much, but let's pursue it.
Citizens, lend me your ear. Eternal despair is the only
The tower was built by those dedicated to helping others. I get to control the camera. That's nice. I've already spoken with you. Are you a man in a black jacket? Yeah, I mean, and the maddening thing about this, of course, is that if I've spoken to them in passing along the way, I don't know if they would continue to show up or be someone I can interact with so that I would know. Okay, I already spoke to you. You're covered. So there's a decent chance we will just continue to fail this freaking quest. The only thing I can think of to do with the rest of the video would be, oh, hold up. Do you remember? Sorry, the quest, not the quest, that song. Side quests. Angel's Tears. Have to come back tomorrow for more of this crap. But the Canvas of Prayers. Up for a game? There's this hotel in the Revelers' quarters of Yuznan. Oh, okay. Forbidden Tome and Digging Up Mysteries. I guess we can go for Digging Mysteries. Because we don't really have anything else to do in the sand zone. It is 5 p.m. and we can't get over here until midnight, which is what we need to do to advance that quest. And at midnight I also need to go around looking for ghosts. So basically there's nothing I can do. Oh, I can go to Yuznan, which is what I would be doing. Yeah, alright, that's what we'll do. Go to Yuznan by train because we are short the tiny little bit of we're just barely short of being able to teleport. Oh, you guys are gonna be it. You guys are gonna get us back on track. Good job, guys. This is perfect. These guys will get us back on track because they only appear at certain times of day. They get us back on track once we've, this will allow us to teleport. And we then teleport to Yuznan. We can do the Lapis Lazuli thing there. Heavy Slash level 2. These guys are actually more valuable. I'll fight a few of them because what we got to do is wait till about 7 p.m. Right? Because that's when we got to do this Lapis Lazuli. Check behind the bushes near the hotel in Yuznan's Revelers' quarters. Note the treasure sphere shows up between 7 p.m. and 4 a.m. only. Alright, perfect. Perfect. How much time we got left in this video? Because what'll happen is I'll end the video someplace where I could... Oh, it is the end of the video. Alright. Well, we have to... Throw down a save now. I can fight these guys. I can even use... I'll throw down a save. I'm probably way overthinking this, but I want to make sure I'm getting all this stuff done. We could throw down a save. I'm just trying to avoid saving over the... Oh, this one seems to understand. The date seems to have been cleared up somewhere. I can fight these guys until they like. I can actually start freezing time and fighting these guys until they stop appearing, and then. But as long as they're appearing right now, I can fight them during this hour and like get my EP back, and I can do the same thing and use Madden again. What I really need to do, actually, now that I think about it, what I probably need to do is, no, we've got to kill 2 hours. We've got to get till 5. When do these things show up? Like, I really don't understand the properties of this enemy. Let's get another encounter with one. I just saved, so if this isn't going to work, we're fine. But this little path here with these gates, those little barricades are to protect people from these monsters, because this is a place where monsters appear. But normally it's Gorgonzopids, which I've already wiped out, so... Are you guys not going to show up anymore? What a bunch of jerks! There we go. That's only one now. Oh, I was going to check and see what they're actually called, and I kind of forgot. 0.22, yeah, I need them to show up in those groups of 2. Alright. So the real answer here, because if they consistently show up in groups of 2, I'm getting the same reward I was getting from fighting those robots, as far as EP goes. But better rewards, because these guys give me Heavy Slash, which might eventually allow me to level up Heavy Slash, which is an attack I actually use. So if I was going to, like, you know, listen to riff tracks and play this game on screen, Anubises, that's what they're called. They're the ones who I would want.
Unfurl the wings of death. Keep up if you can. That's your most valuable treasure.
Is it your life? Because I'm going to take that away, jerk. I forgot they've got that double strike sometimes. So it would be slow, but I could grind against these guys and get EP as long as they show up in groups of 2 periodically. If they keep attacking in groups of 1, it's no good. Yeah, because I'm going to be in this endless cycle of... I had a slight loss there instead of a slight gain. Whereas when I was fighting those groups of 2 robots, I was steadily gaining stuff. So if I keep circling around here, it seems like 2 of them spawn down here, and then when I cross the bridge, only 1 of them spawn. But they're just not spawning like those Flyboy Rocco Rocks were spawning with a lot of regularity. Yeah, there's just 1. Okay, so what I need to do is, I saved before I started getting into this. This is not going to be a place where grinding is going to be a benefit, it looks like. They're not going to consistently spawn in a group of 2. So what I'll do is I'll, next time, I think I might just teleport to where we can fight those robots. I might not do that on screen. I have to decide if I'm going to grind off screen or if I'm just going to be like, fuck it. Like, there's so little to use the points on. Why am I bothering with this? But I always feel more comfortable when I've got those points in the bank. So we'll see. I think I'm overthinking this. But we've got, we now have enough points that I can teleport to Yuznan. We can get that Lapis Lazuli, which is kind of the last thing we'd ever need to do in Yuznan. Although while I'm there, we can peek around and look for anything that's like valuable as far as new gear, or fighting at the combat pit. Although that has to happen at night. We need to be back here at night to go into the... Yeah, the time mechanic in this game can be a little irritating. It keeps... It's fun in a sense because it makes the world feel alive and different places feel different from each other, but the time-sensitive gates bother me. They are not something that is adding to my enjoyment, particularly in the places like the Moogle Forest where they don't even make any sense. Yeah. Anyway, when we come back next time, something will have happened. Bye-bye.